Make Me Wanna Shout is the tagline for the highly anticipated show, Adventures of Akeem. And it has me shouting. I know it has everybody up in here shouting, right, ladies? Yeah! The screening for Adventures of Akeem is Friday, September 16th at the Remsen Hall in Brooklyn. And it's in a class of its own. Hear me when I say this. So it's something that you do not want to miss. And if you do, you suck. So be there.
You are so beautiful. You make me want to shout.
Akeem, the ladies' guy. Adventures of Akeem.
Don't shoot, oh.
Steve Show, Akima Timur, Osa Sikadaro, Chastity Saunders, Katie Mack, Brianna Seagraves, Kadiri Bolare. Based on the escapades of a randy immigrant in New York City, this is hilarious comedy you don't want to miss for the whole world. So join us at Remsen Hall, 375 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, on Friday, September 16th, 2011, 8 p.m. For ticket info, call 718-528-3195. Produced by Steve Show and Akima Timur, and directed by Tope Idowu. A presentation of Royalty Films and Teewai-Gold Productions.
Adventures of Akeem is the most significant show to hit New York City in a while.
Adventures of Akeem is a show that talks about a relationship between man and a woman in a comedic way, of course. And as we know, whether you're white, black, young, and old, there comes a point in your life where you will have to deal with relationship. So come join us, September 16th at Remsen Hall. You never know, you might learn a thing or two. Be there.
I am just so excited because it presents in hilarious details the escapades of a womanizing Nigerian here in New York City. Ladies, trust me when I say you are going to laugh out loud.
I think my sister likes you.
Oh, I'm glad.
He's in trouble.
Summer's almost over, and here's a show to kick it off in grand style. Besides, you get a chance to say, I was there at the very beginning, because this show has promise.
Adventures of Akeem is definitely a show with a lot of promise. By the time you come to the premiere, you get to see why I'm saying so. But talking about how the whole thing began, it was Steve that came up with the concept, and he told me about it, and I said, well, that's the kind of project I love to work on here in New York City. I'm not based in the States, I'm based in Nigeria, so I have limited information or limited access to the pool of talent that we could use on the project. But we still needed to put together some kind of promo so people who will be interested in working with us or people who will be interested in investing in the project could look at it and they can connect better. Of course, we didn't, we're not very successful getting people to invest on the project. I mean, it's such a difficult thing, but we're happy that we've been able to push it this far, you know, and that's how we got in touch with Okima. We told her, hey, we needed someone who can cast this project for us. She saw some of the things we've done in the past and said, okay, fine, let's go ahead with this. And that's how the whole process started. I scripted it, and then we got people together. We had the auditions, and it's been fun ever since. And I'm so happy that we've been able to push the project this far. Of course, we have our limitations, which everybody in production knows about. I mean, it's always about funding and all that. But we've made a very good statement. I mean, we've done quite a lot. I mean, we've pushed the envelope even higher. The character of Akeem is very robust. and he's going to be relating with virtually every creed and tribe on the face of this earth. When you consider the fact that New York City or America as a whole is home to virtually everybody from everywhere in the world, then you'll understand why it is very important that we actually tell this kind of story, especially from the perspective of an African. And you see that we've retained his identity. We've not tampered with it in any way. He's not trying to ape Americans or trying to be what he's not. He's very true to himself, and he makes honest mistakes. And he allows his emotions to ride him most of the time, and of course he gets burned for it. So you find out that this is quite an amazing adventure. You see someone who is so grown up, but down deep inside is just a kid. He just wants to have fun. So I guess if you love having fun, if you want to enjoy yourself, I think it's very important that you're part of this show on the 16th of September at Remsen Hall. We have it all packed, and I'm very sure you will not regret it. What these actors have done is quite impressive. I mean, they gave it their all. And you can see the spirit, even whilst we were working on set. Everybody was so into it. Everybody was so excited about it. Everybody wanted to give something. Everybody wanted to throw themselves into the show. And the energy was so strong. And I'm so happy that we're able to pull it off the way we did. It's yet another success story for us here. And we're very happy about it. So thank you very much. So come on out. Let's have fun. It's going to be all fun that day. And I'm looking forward to meeting you there. Thank you very much.
When we first met to talk about the project, we met at a restaurant. It was me, Tope, and Steve, and they had this idea, and they showed me their original trailer, and I was like, I thought the idea was absolutely fabulous. So I called up some friends, Osasi Gadaro, who's Miss Black USA 2010, and she's an actress, graduate of the Pace University Actors School. And I called up my girlfriend Chastity Saunders, who is an actress and a celebrity plus size model, and just a wonderful person altogether, great personality. Called them up specifically, called up Little Bob, because I thought that he would make a phenomenal character, just being that he is this big, strong man until you see him stand up, and then it's like, you wouldn't even think, it is what it is. And so then I just reached into the Black acting community, and not just the Black community. We actually have a pretty diverse cast, which I'm happy about. But I used Facebook. Shout out to Casting Actors of Color. That's a very big group that we posted some things on, and Positive Promotions and all these different groups, and the Air It Out show, their group. And so we went to these different measures, and then we also posted on Craigslist and some other places, and we got a lot of great feedback. We got so many responses. Like, the inbox was overloaded with responses from people that wanted to be a part of the project, and we were able to kind of have our auditions and select the people we thought were best for these roles. But a lot of the people that we saw were really good, and we will be able to circle back with them, because this is a show that really incorporates a lot of day players. So if you're not a recurring role on the show, you definitely can be a day player, and you never know. These writers are kind of tricky. You never know when you might be written back into the script. So it's been really good, and the cast is very cohesive. Everybody's so supportive, very loving, attentive. They listen. They're very easy to direct. I think Tope really didn't have a hard time with anyone directing them or having to, everybody brought what they had to the table, and then Tope took all of that and, redirected it and got what he needed from it. And, he's a phenomenal director. And then, of course, our main character, Steve Show, who plays Akeem. It's been amazing to watch Steve. I have seen him grow as an actor. I've seen him grow as a businessman in the film business. We met a year, maybe 2 years ago, working on a project together, and I had never met him before, and I saw him, do this really great job in this film, independent Nollywood film, and to watch who he was and where he was then to now, the transition has been amazing. And just his dedication to the project, to the character, his dedication to the cast, and to just being professional and making sure that everybody is good. And those are things that you want on set. We were very adamant about having a
professional and wonderful set. And, you know, he really contributed to that, along with Tope, who I had never met. And as soon as I met him, we clicked. And it just really worked. It's been a wonderful experience. I couldn't ask for a better cast. I can't wait for, you know, all of you to come out and see the project and see what we're doing, see the Adventures of Akeem, and know that even where we are, there's higher heights for us to get. So, you know, through the bumps in the road and through the snags and the craziness, you know, we're looking forward to our own growth and our own forward movement. And so we thank you for your support, for coming out, and for those actors watching. If you want to be a part, stay tuned to our Facebook page, because you never know when we're casting again, and we still have plenty to do, because Akeem is more foolishness to get into. So make sure you come and check us out at the premiere on the 16th at the Remsen Hall. And I can't tell you anymore because I don't want to give it away, but please make sure you come and have a great time and be prepared to laugh, to be entertained, to be engaged, and to get all wrapped up in the adventures or misadventures of Akeem. Thanks, guys.